Coming up on In the Know, the LMU community gets an exclusive look into the new Hannon Library. Find out what keeps attracting students to this new feature on campus.
Need relationship advice? I'm MJ Bermudez. Tune in to hear words of wisdom from David Coleman, the date doctor.
Why are all these alumni gathered in Sunken Garden? Find out later in my report.
And later, find out why viewers fell in love with former LMU student Philip Chabib on So You Think You Can Dance.
From Roar Network's television studio at Loyola Marymount, this is In the Know. News that matters to you.
Welcome to another edition of In the Know.
The show where we only cover news that matters to you, the LMU student. I'm Jennifer Amici.
And I'm Tyler Payne. Gracing LMU's campus is the addition of the Hannon Library. Students can take advantage of all the new facilities and features. Our own Ashley Cortez has the story.
The LMU community celebrates the grand opening of the William H. Hannon Library. After 3 years of planning and construction, students can finally enjoy the unique features. The library was created to be a cultural and academic hub on campus. It features 33 study rooms, advanced technologies, a cafe, and even a fireplace. In addition to the impressive collection of periodicals and books, the basement can hold an additional 1 million volumes. This 120,928 square foot library with 3 levels was named after LMU benefactor and distinguished alumnus William H. Hannon. The library aims to meet the personal and intellectual needs of students, faculty, and staff. Now that you've seen what it has to offer, find out what students really think of the William H. Hannon Library.
It's great. I love it. I think they did a wonderful job. I think everything that we need is here. Everything that we could want is here. So I love it.
I feel like our library is very, it's definitely a lot of money was invested into it, and I feel like we have a lot of great resources here. So hopefully it is recognized by the by outside.
There's like way too much thing in here, and sometimes I feel like it's a little bit over the top, but you can see like 4 big screens here, and I don't know if that's really like necessary. Mm-hmm. But and we have like elevators. There's a lot of things in here that I feel like we don't really need.
Although students have different opinions about the library, the general consensus is that it is a positive investment for the academic future.
I think you can get a lot done. There's really no distractions around here, so it's nice to have somewhere quiet and clean and really nice to get all your stuff done. So yeah, I think it will help.
The fact that you have like a lot of computers to use is a really good thing. And the fact that there's a lot of study rooms that you can reserve in advance, that's a pretty good thing, because in the old library, like, it was like everybody was in there all the time, so you didn't have any space to study in.
With extended study hours, students are welcome to check out all the amenities the William H. Hannon Library has to offer.
I have confidence in the university that I hope that they're spending their money well and using it well, but I feel like it's an investment towards our education.
Ashley Cortez, In the Know.
A very prestigious doctor joined us on campus to discuss important issues facing LMU students. This isn't your average doctor, nor does he spend time in a white coat, but deals with issues college students face every day. David Coleman, the date doctor, spoke to LMU students about love, relationships, and coming together. MJ Bermudez reports.
Show of hands, how many of you are currently involved in a relationship with another person? All right, I'm going to ask.
LMU students and faculty gathered in Burns backcourt to get relationship pointers from the date doctor. It was an event filled with enthusiasm,
Stand up and applaud if you know you are all that.
Laughter, and crowd participation. Formerly known as Dr. David Coleman, the dating doctor is America's real live hitch. He's been honored 12 times as the National Speaker of the Year across campuses.
While some students are in happy relationships, those that are far apart get advice from the date doctor.
If it's only a year and a half or so that they have to be long distance, I'll say give it a shot. But if they come up afterwards and go, hi, I'm a freshman here at LMU, my boyfriend's a freshman at the University of Florida, he's going to go to Harvard for med school, I'm going to go to UCLA for law school, and we're going to meet in Columbia, Missouri in 2037. That's not going to work. They have to be able to see each other every month, month and a half. They can't smother each other with email and texts and phone calls. And they have to have a ton of trust. There's something in the human psyche, in the human mind, which is called the fight or flight response. If you are up against an obstacle, you're either going to fight it or you're going to flee from it. So when they get into the situation where they're really missing each other and the long distance really hurts, are they going to fight for the relationship or are they going to flee into the arms of someone else? That's really the bottom line.
Students got the opportunity to ask the doctor questions pertaining to their personal lives.
I think he just has a lot of great relationship advice in general, and I think a lot of it could be applied to any relationship.
What I took away from this is sort of leaving a little sort of mystery and whatnot in a relationship, because I don't know, when I go out with people, apparently I just want to get to know someone, and so I'll sort of put everything out there and assume that they'll do the same thing.
The date doctor addresses the most common relationship issue that college students face.
It's different from men to women. Men want to know why they always get caught in the friend zone and why women label them a nice guy and why women like the bad boys. And the most common question I get from women is, why do I chase all these bad guys when these nice guys are available and I could be dating someone decent? And it's because there's no challenge involved. Women like a challenge. You know, people think men are competitive. I think women are every bit as competitive. They just do it in different ways.
He leaves LMU students with a final message.
Never mistake love for infatuation. Never mistake infatuation for love is a better way to say it. We meet someone and we go, oh my gosh, I'm in love with that person. You don't know enough about them to make that up.
This has been MJ Bermudez reporting.
The Sunken Gardens were lit up with familiar faces as both alumni and students joined together for LMU's annual Alumni Barbecue. Julia Newman has more.
Students and alumni come out to the annual Alumni Barbecue to show their dedication to the LMU community. Through volunteer work and support, they celebrate this 56-year-old tradition. We spoke with Assistant Alumni Director Tom Ortega, who helped put on the barbecue. I asked him how he became involved with alumni relations.
As a student, I loved LMU, and I was very fortunate to be able to come back and work at LMU in alumni relations. It's a great job. It's a lot of fun. I get to see all my friends at all the events that we put on to bring alumni back, and we're really just connecting alumni. So as students, you guys stay connected, with each other through groups and organizations. And once you graduate and you become an alum, you stay connected with each other through the Alumni Association.
He then spoke about other alumni events that LMU hosts.
We put on a wide variety of alumni events. We have Alumni for Others, which are community service events for our alumni. We have social events. We have happy hours all around the country. We do alumni at the ballpark at Dodger Stadium. We have various awards dinners for our Mexican American Alumni Association or our African American Alumni Association.
While some alumni come to just catch up with old friends, others volunteer with the festivities.
So our alumni barbecued, they grilled, they serve drinks and food out for our alumni. And every year, our alumni volunteers come back to serve food, to cook, to really just take care of all of the alumni. So it's a great tradition of alumni volunteers giving back to other alumni.
So what do the alumni think about the changes to the campus?
With the new library that came out, it's opened up this year. It's really nice when you're driving down, Jefferson or Lincoln. You can see it looks really good. But as for what's different with the people of the campus, still the same type of atmosphere. So that hasn't changed.
Bill Sario, a civil engineer alumni, gave future graduates a few words of advice.
Stay in contact with your friends. It's surprising how small the world is. You will see your classmates and friends again.
It was an afternoon full of old friends, family, and laughter. This has been Julia Newman reporting.
In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, LMU will sponsor the 4th annual Living Life to the Fullest Cancer Awareness Fair. Cancer Mentoring Network members will be offering services and programs towards cancer awareness. The event will be held in Alumni Mall on Tuesday, October 20th, from 11:30 to 1:30.
For another series of events presented by LMU this month, check out the Bellarmine Forum. With a theme of vulnerability, students will be able to discuss topics such as special needs children, youth, minorities, and more. It is a week-long event running from October 25th to the 31st at different locations across campus. For more information, visit the LMU website, keyword Bellarmine Forum.
Showcasing the versatility of an LMU education, former student Philip Shabib has enjoyed great success on the hit TV show So You Think You Can Dance. Better known as Pac-Man to viewers, our very own Noel Bello sits down with an exclusive interview with his girlfriend, Ariel Cooker.
Welcome to So You Think You Can Dance.
Former LMU student Philip Shabib, also known as Pac-Man to viewers, danced his way onto the hit TV show So You Think You Can Dance. Philip's passion for dance began at age 15 after a friend took him to a dance class. During his time at LMU, Philip was involved with Kumba Beats and the B-Boy Status dance teams. From then on, Philip found many ways to get involved with dance. I was able to meet with close friend of Pac-Man, Ariel Cooker, to talk about his experience on the show.
He auditions with me and gets straight through to Vegas as well. And in Vegas does a fantastic job and makes top 20.
I feel like I'm part of a completely different world, and just to be a part of this is just insane for me. I'm just happy to be here.
Ariel talks about the advantages of being on tour with So You Think You Can Dance.
They get to go to all these different cities. They have this amazing tour bus.
It's Philip!
So, how did Philip acquire the name Pac-Man?
Pac-Man is based on his initials, Philip Assad Shabib.
Along with the perks, there were a few challenges that Philip faced on the show.
I can tell you that one of you is in the bottom 3 couples and will be dancing solos tonight.
It was harder for Philip because after the first week he was the only freestyle dancer in the competition. Everyone else had some sort of contemporary experience or else ballroom. So he was sort of on his own in that department. I mean, for a while it was easy for him to relate to the ballroom dancers because most of the show is based towards contemporary dancers.
Philip, you are without question unique in what you do. There is no question about that. However, in all of the other genres, we are and have been a little disappointed.
She uncovers a side of the show that most viewers may not be aware of.
It's actually a lot more difficult than anyone could possibly imagine. And it's stressful on their bodies. Most of the dancers this last season had injuries and didn't tell you about it.
Philip, no one dances like you, and it is such a joy to watch you dance.
Ariel leaves us with a few final words about Philip's experience on the show.
It was a wonderful growing experience, probably the hardest thing most people have ever done before in their
I had by far the most inspiring experience of my career as a dancer.
Well, that's going to do it for us on this newscast. We at Roar Network and the offices of In the Know would like to wish everyone a safe and a happy Halloween. Fill up on lots of candy and enjoy the holiday.
And if you're interested in any of the information or web links mentioned in this episode, visit www.roarnetwork.com and click on the In the Know link. I'm Tyler Payne.
And I'm Jennifer Amici. And now,
you're in the know.